It's a quick news break with yours truly, Mr. Taliaferro. Now, we didn't even get a chance to discuss this one over the weekend with Kobe passing away. He just took the forefront the last couple of days with my content. But I did want to talk about this from Grammys weekend. Everybody was on the West Coast, and it looks like Meek Mill ran into his ex, Nicki Minaj, but he didn't just run into Nicki alone. He ran into Nicki and her husband, Mr. Kenneth, who I don't know a lot about Kenneth Petty, but he seemingly is very tied to the streets. He's got his connections. He ain't no hoe. Alright, I'll just put it like that. They ran into each other at this high-end clothing store called Maxfield in WeHo. Now, there are two conflicting sides to the story of what happened when they two ran into each other. Meek claims he was minding his own business shopping, and Nicki and Kenneth approached him, yelling at him, wanting all the smoke. And there's a little bit of video online, I believe TMZ has it, of them two kind of arguing, going back and forth, and people are cursing each other out. I think Kenneth called Meek a P, and then Meek called Kenneth a P, and it kind of went from there. Nicki and Kenneth refute that story. They claim Meek came in with his team, and he started giving them stare downs. All right, he starts kind of sizing them up a little bit, giving them some nasty stares, and made it awkward for them to shop into the store. So they both got their side of the story. The truth's probably somewhere in between. Now, why does Meek have beef with Nicki's new boyfriend? We've already seen Meek have beef with Safari, but there was some things said between Meek and Safari. Nicki's moved on. Meek's got a kid on the way, it looks like. Why would they have beef in 2020? Ironically, James Harden makes his way into this story. Now, Meek, again, denies that this song is about Nicki Minaj and her, at the time, fiance. But Nicki swears that this record is about her and her guy, Kenneth. James Harden previewed this record. Looks like it's one of Meek's new tracks that he's going to put out soon. Y'all check it out. And apparently this is what the beef stems over.
You was supposed to be my Beyonce, now you this nigga fiance? What? Fuck you mean you feel a connection? He listen to you, what? This nigga wear Balenciaga with bootcut jeans. What the fuck, you losing your mind? Hey yo, call my fucking phone back, yo. Every time you post this nigga wanna smoke this nigga. We just broke up last year, how you know this nigga? But you was cheating on me? You was creeping on me? See you tweet and say you felt the way that Chloe feeling. Man, fuck all that. You with this bum ass nigga, he ain't up like that. Real nigga to a weirdo, he ain't cut like that. 12 rounds in that pussy, he don't fuck like that. I had that shit master, he don't make you bust like that. I'ma let you do your thing, you gon' come right back. Chris Brown, Karuchi popping up like that. Yeah, you up like that, you shit me?
I'm sorry, just following basketball the way I do, throwing James Harden into this beef is absolutely hilarious. It's just so funny that James Harden got thrown into the mix. But yeah, thankfully nobody got touched. They need to get somebody to get on the phone and get them together in a room, because y'all both moved on. Y'all both got, you know what I mean? Y'all both moved on. Y'all both got your own things going on. What's the point of this? Nicki seems happy. She's about to come back to music this week. Meek's, again, he's a superstar in rap right now. What are we doing here? It's a quick news break with yours truly, Mr. Taliaferro. Meek and Nicki still don't like each other too much. I'm out.
I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
All the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now, Mr.
Taliaferro.
Mr. Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV.